Hello and welcome to Radiance, the podcast. My name is Irene and I'm your host. Just a reminder that this podcast is in devotion to the illumination and liberation of the feminine. And my intention is to offer you personal stories for inspiration, but also educational content for you to feel supported in your journey of holistic healing, and especially for your womb space. And that's what I want to share today. I want to share the topic of holistic womb healing. For those of you who don't know me, I studied Western medicine in Mexico. And then I came to Canada to study Chinese medicine and acupuncture. And then I dove deeply into my spiritual path. And I was also trained as a psychotherapist and a birth doula. So I integrate all of those aspects into my offering. So that's what integrative medicine means. I want to differentiate what is holistic medicine, what is integrative medicine, because I find sometimes there's a little bit of confusion. So integrative medicine is when you integrate different modalities that might seem not compatible, like Western medicine and Eastern medicine. And now Western medicine has something called functional medicine, which I feel is an amazing evolution of Western medicine, because they're bringing in aspects that traditional medicines like Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine have been addressing for thousands of years, which is lifestyle, basically. Lifestyle, nutrition, sleep, and stress, right? I remember when I was studying medicine in Mexico, they only gave us one class of nutrition in the whole 6 years of training as a medical doctor. One class of nutrition. And now that I have been in this path of holistic healing for the past 20 years, I know that food is medicine. Food is such an integral part of our healing. And so let's talk about holistic healing. Holistic medicine is to address health and wellness through a holistic frame view. Holistic is related to the word healing, which means to become whole, to become complete, to become holy. So for me, a healer is a person that facilitates the remembrance of your true nature. So let that sink in. A healer is a facilitator for someone to remember their true nature. Because our true nature is everything that we are, everything that we were, everything that we're going to be, everything that we are in the here and now embodied. And this is very spiritual. So that's why in holistic medicine or holistic healing, we see the person not just through the physical lens, but through the multidimensional layers that exist in the human experience, right? We are not only the physical body. We have an energy body. We have a soul. We have a spirit. We have emotions. We have thoughts. In holistic medicine and holistic healing, we take into account all of those parts. I truly believe that true healing comes from the integration of body, mind, heart, and soul. We need to bring all of those pieces together for a true transformation to happen. If we only stay in the physical, it's going to repeat. The pattern is going to repeat. It's going to repeat. It's going to repeat. We need to address the root cause. Where is it coming from? And usually there's a story that we need to uncover. It's like a treasure hunt, right? Like the body's giving you signals, and then you take it and you follow that thread. And then you find something else, and then you find something else, and you find something else, until finally you get to the primary. And when you dissolve that, everything is transformed. You are liberated. You're liberated from suffering. You're liberated from pain. And all of that is transformed into what? Into golden energy, into Shen, into spiritual energy, into love, into compassion. So that's what we're doing here, folks. This is my path. It's a path of becoming the lotus flower, of becoming that beautiful, open, powerful essence of divinity, of divine energy, but being transformed from the dirt, being transformed from the murky waters when everything's like in confusion and chaos. And we're in those times. We are in a very dark time as a humanity. It's chaotic, it's confusion. What is truth? I don't know what truth is. I heard a sister say once in her podcast, and I love this phrase. I don't know what truth is, but I know how love feels, and I'm going to follow that. So this is the path of love. Holistic healing is the path of love. It's following love, because when you follow love is you come home to yourself, come home to who you are, which is loving awareness. And that is to become holy, to become sacred. And not even to become, is to remember that we are holy, that we are sacred. And this is a beautiful gateway to womb healing. Why it's so important to do womb healing as women, because our wombs is our most sacred vessel in our body. It's the holy grail. It's the holy of holies. And if you follow any esoteric teachings or alchemical magical practices, they're looking for the holy grail, right? We're looking for the elixir that gives you longevity. And that elixir is our blood. It's the fluids, the discharge, the waters, the sacred waters that live in our womb and in our vulva and our vagina. It's full of nectar, of amrita, of that liquid essence that gives life, because that's what our wombs do. Our wombs are the matrix, our inner matrix. So the matrix, I know a lot of people say, I was like, I want to leave the matrix and I want to transcend the matrix. But the matrix is the mother, matriz. Matriz in Spanish is uterus, matriz, matrix, mama, the mother, yay ma. The matrix is a manifestation of the divine mother. We are the divine mother. We are a manifestation of the divine feminine. And our womb space is that matriz. It's our inner matrix that holds the codes and secrets of creation. Our universe, the whole universe is within us. And if we take time to tap in, to connect with that universe inside our womb, everything is possible. We are the co-creatrix of reality. And if we connect to that power within, we can do anything, ladies, sisters. And it's time to rise. It's time to connect. It's time to move the needle from the toxic patriarchy to a balance and complementary reality where the divine masculine and divine feminine are coming together to create a new world, to create a new reality, a more beautiful world, heaven on earth. And it starts within that sacred union. That sacred union starts within us. And so we have that possibility. So that's why it's very important to connect with our wombs. And I see it over and over again, because we live in a society where it doesn't support the feminine way. It doesn't support the yin essence of life. It supports a lot the yang essence, the masculine, the productivity, the go, the I have to fix, I have to control. And then in the shadow, there's manipulation, there's oppression, there's control. And so structure is necessary, but then within that structure, we need to flow. We need to allow the yin essence, the feminine, to spiral and to be chaotic and to be wild and to be free. And so it starts with our wombs. And what I was going to say is I see it time and time again. Women are not connected to their wombs. They're not connected to their inner rhythms and cycles. They don't even know when they bleed. They don't pay attention to the quality of their blood because they're using tampons or pads, and the pads just absorb. You don't really have a relationship with your blood. It's really important to have a relationship with your blood, to touch your sacred organs, to become very familiar and intimate with those parts of your body, because it's where you get a lot of pleasure and joy, to get acquainted, to get intimate to what you like and what you don't like, because then this you can translate into relationships, and so you can stand in your sovereignty, you can stand in your authentic truth. And so women are disconnected to their womb space, and we have an epidemic of gynecological illnesses, from infertility to polycystic ovary syndrome, endometriosis, irregular menstruations, amenorrhea. Women are not bleeding because there's so much in the masculine and the fire, they get scorched. Their liquids get scorched, so they don't have anything to bleed. The birth control pill, sisters, what can I say? I was on a birth control pill since I was 14 until I was 27, because I had polycystic ovary syndrome, and that was like the only remedy that was given to me. And I have to be very true to myself that really fucked my hormones. It really affected me. I was disconnected to my body, disconnected to my rhythms. I didn't know the power and the wisdom that lives within those rhythms of our moon time. They have so much wisdom and medicine, all the different phases. So I'm going to do another podcast talking just about the different phases of our cycles. But if you learn to connect with the different phases, you can harness that power and that energy, and you can create so many worlds. And so, again, we have to address the physical, but that's only one part. The womb also has a subtle anatomy. Just like we have chakras and meridians and nadis, the womb has an energetic blueprint. It has its own little chakras, and it has its own energetic anatomy. And when you start to study it and connect with it at that level, more beautiful experiences of expansive consciousness and joy and pleasure can be accessible to you. And then it's also connected to the heart. In Chinese medicine, we know that there's a meridian that connects the heart with the womb. So our heart and our womb are very connected, and they open and close each other. So if your heart is open, your womb is open. If your heart is closed, your womb is closed. So that's why it's very important to pay attention to those sensations and feelings when you're in an intimate partnership with a new partner or with your current partner. And then it's connected to our soul. Our womb is the portal to our soul. So it has gates. The womb has gates where you can access past lives, where you can do soul retrievals, where you could travel in the many dimensions of reality, connecting to your feminine essence and power. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? Like, you have to embody it, you have to experience it to know what I'm talking about. So that's why it's so important to connect with your body, and with your womb space in a holistic way. If you're just new to this, the first step is to know where your imbalances live in your womb space. Where are you not in balance? So in Chinese medicine, we say that illnesses happen because there's an imbalance of yin and yang and of the 5 elements. And because of this, certain patterns are created. If you are curious to connect more with your womb space, I created a womb quiz based on Chinese medicine Frame You, where you will find out what type of womb you have based on Chinese medicine principles. And it could be a cold womb, a damp womb, a stagnant womb, a hot womb, or a healthy womb. So there's 5 types based on this paradigm, right? This is just a model. It's not set in stone. There's so many different models, but this is what I've been trained into. So this is how I am offering it to you. And based on this, you receive a little PDF with self-care practices. But if you want to dive deeper into a more embodied experience of healing, of holistic healing, then I created a womb medicine bundle where you can get all of this for $27. It's so accessible. But if you just want to do the freebie right now, that's available for you. And I'm going to be creating another podcast where I'm going to talk about the 5 different types of womb, so you can also get a little bit of information and support that way. So if you are vibing this, if you're liking this, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the little bell so that you get notifications when every podcast is released. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel to also watch all of this information through video. And that's it. Happy healing. I'm wishing you all that you give yourself the opportunity to connect with your womb at a deep and soulful level. Because when you do, your life is going to transform for the good or the better. Transformation sometimes can be challenging, but it's always for your highest evolution of your soul. So, yeah, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one.